In a cozy little house filled with sunshine and smiles, lived a sweet 4-year-old girl named Aria. One bright and beautiful morning, Aria saw her mom getting ready to do a very important job. Her mom had a big green watering can and was looking at all the lovely green plants that decorated their living room. Aria's eyes lit up with excitement. She loved helping her mom, and the plants looked like they were waving their leaves to say hello. "Mommy, can I help, please?" Aria asked, her voice full of hope. Her mom smiled warmly and nodded. "Of course, sweetie. Our plant friends are very thirsty today. I have a special watering can just for you." Mom pulled out a tiny, colorful watering can from the cupboard. It was bright yellow with red and blue polka dots, the perfect size for Aria's small hands. Aria gasped with delight and took it carefully. "Wow, it's so pretty. Thank you, Mommy." Aria filled her tiny watering can with a little bit of water, feeling very grown up and responsible. Her mom pointed to the first plant, a small one with round, shiny leaves sitting on the windowsill. "Let's start with this little guy, Aria. He just needs a little drink." Aria tiptoed over to the plant, holding her watering can with both hands. She gently tilted it, and a small stream of water trickled into the soil. "There you go, little plant," she whispered softly. Next, they moved to a bigger plant with long, feathery leaves that looked like a green fountain. "This is our fern, Aria. He's a bit thirstier than the little one," Mom explained. Aria got a little too excited this time. She tilted her watering can quickly, and a big splash of water was about to pour out all at once. Her mom, with a gentle smile, quickly put her hand over Aria's to help her. "Whoa there, little helper. Let's go slowly," she said kindly. Together, they tilted the can just right, giving the fern a slow, steady drink. Aria giggled. "Oops, I almost gave him a big shower." As they went from plant to plant, Aria started talking to them. She leaned close to a leafy plant with purple stripes and said in a cheerful voice, "Drink your water, little plant. It will help you grow big and strong, just like me." She imagined the plants were listening, their leaves rustling a little as if to say thank you. Her mom watched her, her heart filled with love. It was so wonderful to see Aria being so kind and caring. Mom decided it was a good time for a little lesson. She picked up a small, spiky plant in the terracotta pot. "Look at this one, Aria. This is a cactus. He doesn't need a lot of water because he comes from a very dry place, like a desert." Then she pointed to a plant with big, heart-shaped leaves. "But this one loves water. We need to make sure her soil stays a little damp." Aria looked from one plant to the other, her brow furrowed in concentration. "So, some plants are very thirsty, and some are not so thirsty?" she asked. "Exactly," her mom replied. "You're learning so fast. You're a natural plant whisperer." Aria felt very proud. She wasn't just watering the plants. She was understanding them. Her mom then handed her a soft, damp cloth. "Sometimes the leaves get a little dusty, and it's hard for them to breathe in the sunlight. Can you help me clean them?" Aria took the cloth and gently wiped a large, smooth leaf. As she wiped, the leaf wiggled a little bit. Aria burst into giggles. "Mommy, it's ticklish." The plant is laughing. She carefully wiped each leaf, making sure they were all clean and shiny. The warm sunlight streaming through the window made the freshly cleaned leaves glow with a soft, green light. The whole room felt alive and happy. As she moved to water a small succulent on a low table, Aria's hand slipped for a moment. A little bit of water spilled from her watering can and made a small puddle on the wooden floor. "Oh no!" she cried, her eyes wide with worry. She looked at her mom, afraid she might be upset. But her mom just knelt down beside her with a calm and reassuring smile. "It's okay, sweetheart. Accidents happen all the time. That's why we have towels." Mom went to the kitchen and came back with a dry cloth. She showed Aria how to place the cloth over the puddle and press down. The water disappeared right into the cloth, like magic. "See? All gone," Mom said cheerfully. "No problem at all." Aria felt a wave of relief. Her mom wasn't mad. They cleaned up the little spill together, turning a small accident into another moment of teamwork. With the spill cleaned up, they finished watering the very last plant, a tall one that stood proudly in the corner of the room. Aria stood back, her hands on her hips, and looked around the living room. Every plant looked so green, so fresh, and so vibrant. The sunlight made them sparkle, and the whole room seemed to breathe a happy sigh. She had helped with every single one. She had given them water, cleaned their leaves, and even learned their secrets. Aria turned to her mom, her face beaming with a huge, proud smile. "All the plants are happy now," she announced. Her mom's smile was just as bright. She opened her arms wide, and Aria ran right into them for a big, warm hug. "Yes, they are," her mom whispered, hugging her tight. "And it's all thanks to my wonderful little helper. You did such an amazing job today." Aria, cuddled together, surrounded by their happy, healthy plants, they both felt the warmth of the sun and the even greater warmth of their love for each other. It was a perfect morning, filled with little lessons and lots of love.